Hello everybody. So today is again the webinar, a discussion time. So anybody and everybody, whoever is watching me live today, I welcome you all for this webinar. And this is particularly a discussion point. So I invite all of you, whoever is there watching me live, to comment on the whatever you are watching, or you can come down to my webinar also. Of course, there is no way you can reach out to me unless you are in my, unless you have registered for my list. Anyway, so here is what I am trying to do. What are you complaining about? Are you with complete happiness with your life, or do you have a complaint? Especially, do you have a complaint about your workplace? Are you grieving about your boss? Are you grieving about your colleagues' salary, your growth? Or are you unproductive? Do you think that you are unproductive at your workplace, but you are not acknowledging it, but you feel that inside, and so you are not happy, right? So if industry data says if you are not happy right at the moment, then what you do is you, all of us, try to change our circumstances. If we are not happy, then we should try to change our circumstances. That is what everybody advises. So what are you trying to change? Are you trying to change your place where you live? So that is what I did last year. So it has been a year since, and I can't believe time flies, you know. So it is since a year I have changed my place, and I'm very happy out here. So that was a decision pending since last 4 years. Can you believe that? So I was tolerating all the water issues, the landlord issues, the maintenance issues, and there are so many issues in that place. But because shifting will take a lot of effort, lot of time, lot of money, also wastage of money. So I was postponing that decision to a future day, and something happened yesterday, last year, that I had to change because of the water. You cannot compromise with water, right? So I changed my place, and I got the place I was looking for. It is a dream place. You know, you visualize your place of living sometimes, lot of times you visualize. We all visualize about living in mountain top, serene environment and all that. So at Delhi, I was thinking like some a place like that. So it is a green place, it's a serene place, it's a society, friendly people are there. So all that I got, it took me 4 years, but I could have, what stopped me, you know. So I think what stopped me was the resistance, the assumptions that I was making. So all of us make those kind of assumptions. Some of the assumptions in the workplace issues that I encounter is people think that there is no solution. People are unhappy. When I ask you to be unhappy, whether you are unhappy, so people say they are unhappy, but they can't see any solution. And when I offer the solution, they also say that, okay, this is one part of it. What next? So first, one step at a time. Can we take that step? So that is what I advise. Last week, if many of you would have come, what I would have done is I would have discussed with some of you about the vibrations. Give me a second. But I was doing an exercise about the vibration, right? So let me share my screen and start working on that till you people are here. So let me go to my PPT. Where is my PPT? So what I do is I will go to the screen. See what it is. Let me close few of the things. So last time I was actually working on a few of these slides. So up till 40, disappointment, dwelling in past. Before that, I was there. So this week it is like worry, sad future. What is the, so that was the last time that we spoke. This week it is disappointment, dwelling in past. So 150 to 170. That is the dwelling that we do. Right? When you are disappointed, who you are. When you are disappointed, who were the person who had had the experience. Then what? What was the pain point in that situation? How did you manage to get over it that time? At least you have to get over it that time, right? To move ahead. So you have moved on and you have reached this stage, but sometimes that pinches you also. That might be happening. And then why? Why You should let that experience go from your present moment. So if you think like this, your questions may be very different as I say. You might not be as yet ready to let go of this, but no, um, something. Do you want to retain it, by the way? If you retain it, the your disappointment will be there. If there's something wrong with this, disappointment will still be there. So you don't want to have that disappointment, but you have to completely feel, experience that whatever experience has happened. That is perfectly fine. But you need to ask yourself question. These are the clue questions, trigger questions for you. And if you want, then you can ask some other questions also. You can add some other question. You can add two or three who. You can add two or three what, whatever questions you think relevant are. You can ask those questions. But you should remember that whatever is not relevant, you need to mm, eliminate those questions also. No need to clutter your mind with lot of questions. Now, once you have asked those questions, who, what, how, why questions, then remember what is the story right now. Can you alter this story? So if you are still in the negative moment, then can you alter that story? Because you are experiencing something past, which is not happening right now, but you are feeling the pain, right? You are feeling the pain because you are in the past. So what is the story now when you are deliberating the story within? And can you alter this? So think of a way when you can, how you can alter it. Overwhelmed, thinking too much. So at least you have started thinking, but you are now overwhelmed with some thoughts. So how, so when you are overwhelmed, Yeah, Kenji, you can open your video also. So, who is the person who had to think repeatedly about this? Whatever has happened that is making you feel overwhelmed, right? But still you are thinking, who is the person who is thinking about this repeatedly, right? So, what was the necessity of having to deal with such an experience? How, in your opinion, can you deal with such a situation? Why? You have to carry the burden of overwhelm at the moment. Can you see the four questions that I have asked? So it raises your vibration to 170 to 190 because some of the questions will ask you and make you think about whether you are doing the right thing or not. So when you are thinking this way, what is the story right now? Can you alter this? What is the next emotion are you feeling? Next is irritation and impressions. Who? Person who gets easily irritated, impatient, should be the layout for you. How can you be person deal with your situation? Why this? Why this? Yes. Can you see the question? If yes, ask yourself these questions and again note down the stories. What will happen is, whatever you remember, are you irritated still? If you have remembered, what can you do to overcome this irritation or this impatience? Right? Write that story if you can. Or if you are still angry, then it is okay. Be with this moment for some more time. Right? The next is boredom, cluelessness. So many of us get bored when we have extra time and less work. Right? Do you agree with that? So maybe there will be other reason also, because you are getting bored because you were expecting something and you haven't allocated some anything else because you have designed your time like that. So if that is the case, just the person allocates the time things they love to. What will help you in better allocating your time? How can you deep when unforeseen situation arises. Why you need to be calendar keeps you by. If this is something which has given you some thoughts, and what is the story right now? Can you alter this, or you have already altered? And what is the next emotion are you feeling? It is very necessary that the moment you experience something, if that is taking you to a lower vibration, you need to break that pattern and take yourself to the higher vibration, right? Then contentment and now. Who are you when be in love or admiration? What can be your expression of love at the moment? How can you be intensely in love or in containment zone? Why do why they need for the escapes you at times? This one is done. Your vibration is raised to 270 once it is done. Now, hopefulness expected. So this is starting of your, your PB positive vibration that has started growing. So who the other can be? Who are expecting from? who are commanding the universe. What? Is the stage of expectation right now? Be detached from your expectation. The expectation is being fulfilled. Now you are getting to the top of this thing. So how many? So to get to the top, you have just two more stages to go, and you will be in the joy zone, in the perfect zone. Hmm. Yes. Yes. Source of trust for you. What happens when dream comes true? Can you in situation to positive? Why this optimism has been important So again, once you are done, now you, since you are into optimism and your belief level, it is a very positive story, right? So you are also giving people the thought pattern to be, no, to be very positive about whatever you are saying and whatever you are thinking. You you are exuding optimism, right? Then enthusiasm. It is 300 to 500. So you are reaching there, right? A person can be filled with goodness. What has stopped you so far? How can you continue with this state? What, why? What is difficult if it is so to attain it? Passion, joy. Who the other can be? Who are you doing? No, these words come on their own. I don't know from where. And I get know, surprised as to where from they are coming. And what you do continue with this state. How can you get well yourself? Retaining present state. Why is it essential to utilize this state? Next is evaluation. Now, how this vibration is going to make you resourceful, and how you can become an influencer. See, what happens is when your vibration is very high, what happens is you you are onto yourself. You are not looking for the entire world to support you, help you with, because they will come on their own. You don't have to be after them. So that is the first step towards becoming resourcefulness. Be happy with it. And the second thing is, of course, the law of vibration. You are in tandem with the universe's vibration, and of course, you are getting there, right? So that is all today. If you like this, then you come. You have to comment in the video, and also ask for a question as to what will help you with.